Daniel adjusted his tie nervously as he stepped into the grand lobby of the newly renovated Rosewood Hotel. On his arm was Clara, a younger woman whose laughter rang a little too loud, whose perfume clung a little too heavy. He had told his wife, Anna, that he was working late again, that business demanded his time. But tonight was not business. It was betrayal. The hotel shimmered with soft golden light, chandeliers hanging like frozen rain, and for a moment Daniel thought he had chosen the perfect place to keep his secret safe. But then the impossible happened. Behind the front desk, a familiar voice greeted guests with calm authority. Daniel froze mid-step. His chest tightened, his hand dropped from Clara's waist. There she was, Anna, his wife, but not as the woman who had waited at home for years while he built his career. She stood tall, graceful, with a new confidence shining in her eyes. The name tag on her blazer said it all. Anna Reynolds, owner. Daniel's world spun. Clara looked between them, sensing the tension. "Is everything okay?" she whispered. But Daniel couldn't speak. His throat felt as dry as sand. Anna's eyes met his, and for a long, unbearable second, silence stretched like glass ready to shatter. But instead of fury or humiliation, Anna offered a professional smile, one she had perfected in the months he had been too distracted to notice her absence. "Welcome to Rosewood," she said softly. "I trust you'll enjoy your stay." Daniel wanted to sink into the marble floor. He remembered the arguments, the cold dinners, the times Anna had begged for his attention. He thought she had given up on herself, on her dreams. But clearly, while he was chasing thrills outside their marriage, Anna had been building something far greater: independence. Clara excused herself awkwardly to the ladies' room, leaving the couple face to face. Daniel finally managed to stammer, "Anna, I didn't know—" "No," she interrupted gently. "You never asked." The words cut deeper than anger ever could. Yet what stunned Daniel most was not her strength, but her kindness. Instead of exposing him in front of everyone, instead of humiliating him as he deserved, Anna carried herself with grace. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't demand explanations. She simply offered him dignity in a moment when he had none. Later that evening, as Daniel tried to check out early, a porter discreetly handed him an envelope. Inside was a note, written in Anna's careful hand. "I hope you find what you're looking for. Not every ending has to be cruel. Sometimes letting go is the kindest choice." Daniel sat in the car outside the hotel, the city lights blurring through his tears. For the first time in years, he realized how blind he had been. Anna hadn't just survived his neglect, she had risen above it. She had transformed pain into power and bitterness into compassion. Days later, he returned, not with Clara, not with excuses, but alone. He didn't come to beg. He came to thank her. Anna met him in the lobby, her posture calm, her presence radiant. He looked at her not as the woman he had taken for granted, but as someone entirely new, someone he finally respected. "You didn't destroy me, Daniel," she said quietly. "You set me free." And in that moment, Daniel understood. True strength wasn't in pride or possession. It was in kindness, in the grace to rise above betrayal without losing humanity. Anna turned, greeting another guest with that same warm smile, leaving Daniel standing there with a heart cracked open. Not from shame, but from the unexpected mercy of the woman he thought he had broken.